Welcome back, guys. I want to make a video on the Voyage and Ventures. So I was able to open up all the SCs. Wanted to share that with you guys and do one so you guys can see what it looks like. They are random for it to open. What I mean by that is you have to explore all ports or incidents. Sorry, before the next one will open up. So previously in the ACs, all these went up to, I believe, 36. So this was Emerald A, Emerald 36. Scorching right here, you can see it was 36. Our Gilded Seas and Kind was all 36. So what I did was I went through Emerald Sea, completed all 36. Sometimes it takes more than 36 tries. So sometimes it takes more than 36 tries. So don't be surprised if you have to do that third event or fourth event 3, 4, 5, 6 times. It can happen. That's what I had to do. So with the Emerald Seed, I went through it maybe 4 times, 5 times before I got all 36 incident. Scorching, same thing. Gilded, same thing. And I think the Kind was the longest for me. Or one of these was the longest. It took me like 6 or 7 tries going through the entire 12 incidents before it let me open up the SCs. Now, when I say tries, I mean one whole complete try takes about X amount of incidents or encounters. So we'll do one here, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So if you can see here, it's 46 out of 80 incidents. Now, let's go through this. So this is 16 explorations I can do. And earlier you saw was 46 of 80. So as you can see, we'll go through the entire thing. $16, right? So if you take 16 plus 46, you're supposed to be at 72, I think. Let me see. 62. Yeah, 62. You're supposed to be at 62. Now, once we finish all of these, we'll see if it actually ends up at 62. If it does, great. You're lucky. You got all 16 encounters to happen to be incidents. If not, it just means you didn't land it. Now, what I did find is that when you land these things, it's all completely random, whether you get the incident you need or not to complete the quest. However, what I did notice is that towards the end of the week, when my buffs were super high, the incidents were a lot easier to obtain. And I'll show you what that I mean by that after this stuff. So let's see right here. I'll exit this. You can see my progress is saved. But if you take a look here, you can see the buffs. Lux, Adventure, Perception. In the beginning of the week, see how it lasts us 5 days? What I've noticed that towards the end of the week, towards like the, this is a 5-day buff left. Like when it has 1 day or 2 days left, it's when this buff number is super high. And that's when your incidents, I find that your incidents that you need or require is easily obtained. And therefore you complete the task a lot easier. So at the start of the week, when the buff is really low, you're not going to be able to get the number of incidents that you want faster. It's going to take longer for you to get it. Right? And alternatively, if you did the technology in the Voyage, which let me see if I can show you here. If you go into tech, exploration, you can upgrade this faster. Because the more you upgrade it, down here, these things when they open up, it has better luck, better adventure, better perception. The buffs, you have these buffs naturally there. And so you'll get the things that you want quicker and faster. But unfortunately, you're going to have to purchase these fragments or these tokens more, and they have packs that you can purchase them in. I opted not to do that this round. Some of the other players that I've talked to that have maxed it out said it does take around 600 or 700 to get the 3 slot tokens maxed out to 5 each. So your first slot, second slot, and third slot to be 5 each. That way you can default in the higher buffs starting in the event. It does cost around they said $600 to $800 is what it ranges from. I'm assuming that's from the tokens that you have to purchase, and the tokens you have to purchase you have to use to upgrade the tech so you can get the better advantage. Like I said, I opted out for it. I didn't go for it. So you can see these buffs that you're getting. I'm 10 of 16 right now. So as you go into the S maps, it does take 16 tries compared to its counterpart of A maps, which only takes 12. So I believe it increased by an increment of 4. So it went from C, which is 4, B, which is 8, A is 12, and then S is 16. C, B, A, and then S. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16. Encounters that you need. So I got a couple more encounters, and then we'll find out how many incidents it actually gave me. Ultimately, like I said, you can get up to all 16 incidents. I'm not sure if I'll get all 16. I really doubt it, to be honest. So I believe this is the last one. So I was able to get a few buffs here. And then these are the rewards that I picked up through the event. So there you go. As you can see, we're still 46. I did not get any incident. So we did 16. Technically, if you did 46 plus 16, you would get 62 incidents and open up or get towards more of the rewards. But I didn't get none. Zippo zilch. So that just goes to show these buffs that you need are really super important to get. And you can only get those encounters through this or getting your tech up. So that's what you're going to deal with. You're going to have to go through these events, hope for the best, get more buffs, and then random drops. It's going to be RNGs for you to get it and complete it. Alternately, if not, you can invest into the tech purchasing of it. Yeah, they don't have that one. They don't have that one. I wish they'd added something to this where you get the other tech daily. I'd picked it up if it did, but they don't. So anyways, ultimately you just have to buy the materials for this So there you go. 2,000 for $100. What you can do is save up a bunch of these, level, if you're gonna play and invest, level a couple times, and then I'll open up like a specialty bonus for you, where you can actually get more for less. I believe it's like $100 for a 4,000. Yeah, so you can get double amount for $100. So I wouldn't get the standard one. I'd wait for the bonus to show up. Anyways, guys, that's my tip for getting to the SCs and what I've learned so far. Hope you guys liked it. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. See you for the next video.